Well, at least he's talking.
If you want to have a privileged life in America, very simple. Start acting a certain way.
What do you mean act a certain way?
Get married to one person and stay married to that person, and don't abandon them, of which 75% of black men do.
So, okay, we have 2 black men right here. By that statistic, one of us is not going to get married to one woman. So,
okay, I hope you guys defy the odds.
Okay, so
were you raised by a two-parent household?
Yes, I was.
Okay, good. And that's why you are probably here, because that elevates my argument. Our belief system is that you come down to the most foundational family unit. And when that breaks down so severely, don't be shocked if that group, when it acts that way, stays in poverty over a longer period of time. If you want to have a privileged life in America, very simple. Start acting a certain way. Do not.
That was it?
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with what he said.
All right. He goes to college campuses, right? So either he's arguing with white liberals or black people that are in college.
Well, this is the thing.
Right?
This is the thing. I mean, grown folks, we would be considered a lost cause. And we have too many ideologies. We have too much personal experience, life experience. We're also very set in our ways, right? If you're attempting to get a point across, going to a college would probably be, if not a high school, to be the best place to try to influence minds. It was kind of like we were talking about with the rap, right? We were talking about rap earlier. We were saying that now we're the same age. First of all, we're older than the rappers now, right? Yeah. So what can a rapper say that's putting me on to any game? I'm older than you. I've lived longer than you. I know more than you. And I'm not sure how old was the guy? The guy was 31. So think about it. Ron, a 31-year-old, comes up to you and he's trying to preach these things to you. The first thing you're gonna say is what? Like, yeah, you're gonna say what you've just said, bro. You don't even right. You're gonna put it back on him. Yo, bro, listen, you ain't been around this person. You don't know this person. You ain't been whatever. Blah 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 blah. But a person that is 18, 19, 20. To a person that's 31 is highly impressionable. You hear what I'm saying? So I think he was just going on the road, to speak to the people that he can have the best chance of making some sort of headway with. You can think about it. You can't go to your mama right now and tell your mama anything.
All right.
If you're right.
All right, but by stereotyping a college educated kid and putting him in the same, like telling him about baby father stuff where this kid may never even experience none of that.
Yeah.
He asked him a question though. He asked him, "Did you grow up in a 2-parent household?" Like he didn't stereotype him.
All right.
He asked him.
But this is
I do think he was waiting. I do think he was waiting for him to say.
Do you think what he said was wrong? Yes or no?
The reason why I say, like, why is that the environment? You think that's the correct environment to go to give that information?
No.
All right.
Now answer my question.
That's why I say it's wrong.
So you think it's wrong?
Because
so
you're not going.
What he said is wrong.
You have
where it was.
Because you're not in the environment where that's going to be beneficial to the crowd.
Outside of
this is what I'm saying. Like
things happen.
That's not the crowd that's happening.
We'll talk about snitching and we don't do crime. People talk about things outside of the environment that they're in. You know what I mean? Like that's what people do. No. We're not going. All right. If we're talking about a clip, that's one thing, right? But we're not going to go in a group of people that don't do crimes, regular working people, and say, yo, you can't snitch. No snitches for stitches. Whatever. You would ask them what they think about snitching. I'm like, oh, snitching is wrong.
You would sit down in a group of grown up people that don't do crime and ask them about snitching. Nah, you wouldn't. No. When you want to talk about snitching, when you sitting with somebody that you deem to be like on the side of maybe crime or in the streets, that's what you want. You always want to talk about that conversation with that person.
Get a little racy, right?
Yeah. You don't want to be in a group of people where it's like,
close to the exit and come back.
Mad, you're not gonna bring that up in a group of a bunch of professionals. Like, what do you think about snitching?
You're not gonna bring it around a bunch of civilians, but you'll get what they talk about.
You're gonna go to a college, right? High in a place of higher education and talk about teenage pregnancies, babies out of wedlock and things like that. Like these kids are college students.
Well, listen,
like,
also
college students, people are at college to learn, to share ideas, to meet people from different parts of the country.
I will say this,
parts
GB.
of the world. People are here to share ideas.
I will say
ideas,
this.
Ideas.
I will say
college
this.
is the melting pot for these things.
The last conversation he had, right? And what he was talking about or getting ready to discuss, that audience was not there. We're talking Utah.
Yeah,
right? We're talking Utah. So there was nobody there to
so that makes the information wrong.
Not necessarily.
I'm not saying the information is wrong. This is what I'm trying to say is that can I say something?
I'm asking, is his information wrong? That's the question I'm asking. Is it right or wrong?
I think he's the same. He's the equivalent of a Tickle Me Elmo doll. They say the same phrases over and over. It don't matter. The thing is, he has talking points. This is what you're supposed to say. It'd be like, yo, all right, I'm not speaking to gays. I'm not speaking to, unwed blacks and blacks that live in poverty. I'm not speaking to them, but I'm going to keep, I got to keep saying the same thing. I got to keep saying the same thing.
Right. So
this is what I'm trying to say about
if you were to use a brother Malcolm, every time he spoke, he was around his like-minded individuals.
So that's called the echo chamber.
Oh, okay. But it's where the message was needed and received.
And Malcolm could tailor his conversation. Now he had his ideology or his ideals that he had, but he could tailor it to the crowd.
Yes.
Like, yo, this guy just saying the same thing to like, all right, well, you're in Utah, where it's Mormon, it's very religious. It's not, I don't think it's heavily homosexual. But you're there talking about.
So he gets playing the hits. He gets there.
I'm sorry.
Yo, bro.
Billy Joe, we didn't start the fire. Uptown Girl.
He's just playing the hits.
You've been great, Cincinnati. You've been great, Cincinnati.
You've been great, Cincinnati.
Yo, in no way, shape. I'm not saying the stats. Yeah.
I hate GB. I'm just playing the hits.
I'm not saying his information is incorrect or anything like that. All I'm saying is that
I'm asking. I'm asking is
it that's really not
incorrect.
That's for me.
That's
it's not the point
to you because of the messenger.
First of all, I'm listening to it and I'm not in the category, right? But either way, it's like when it comes to certain things, it's like, all right, it's the audience, and is your job to be an agitator or to stir the pot? Because it's not making sense,
right?
The stats are the stats, yes.
Okay, next clip.
All right.
That's all I want.
Okay.
That's all I want.
All right.
You want to try to get. You want to. Let me get a small little way.
Cut it off.
All right.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.